Where is Army-Navy game? Black Knights, Midshipmen will face off in Maryland in 2024. This weekend, one of the most hallowed fixtures of the college football calendar will take place. 6 days after the final college football playoff bracket was revealed, number 18 Army will take on Navy Saturday in the annual game between the service academies. The standalone matchup will be the final regular season game of the 2024 college football season. The 125th all-time meeting between the historic rivals will carry more intrigue than usual, going beyond the game's traditional pageantry. Army coach Jeff Monken and the Black Knights are a top 20 team that improved to 11-1 last week after drubbing Tulane 35-14 to win the American Athletic Conference in their first season in the league. In their second season under coach Brian Newberry, the Midshipmen enter the game in a strong position as well, with an 8-3 record in a season in which Navy rose as high as number 24 in the USLBM coaches poll for millions of fans across the country tuning into the matchup. There's at least one curiosity beyond who will win the game: where's the matchup taking place? Here's what you need to know about the location of this year's Army-Navy game. The 2024 edition of the Army-Navy game will be played at Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland, the home of the NFL's Washington Commanders. It marks the first time the game will be played there since 2011, when Navy beat Army 27-21 at what was then known as FedEx Field. Saturday's meeting will be just the second time the game has been played in the greater Washington, D.C. area, with the exception of a handful of instances, including as recently as 2020, during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Army-Navy game is typically played at a neutral site, almost always an NFL stadium somewhere in the Northeast Corridor. Most commonly, the game has been held in Philadelphia, with 90 of the soon-to-be 125 all-time meetings occurring in the city of brotherly love. The location makes sense. The city is roughly halfway between Army's campus in West Point, New York, and Navy's campus in Annapolis. Here's a look at the most frequent host cities of the Army-Navy game